1. Okay, hello everyone, welcome to the third round of the Pokemon Metronome League. I'm one of your commentators, Krystal.
No, I'm Maisie.
Yeah. Hold back, coming out from the Buzzwole now. Avalanche not going to do much damage, neither is Mega Drain. Rising Voltage now. Bullet Punch for a decent amount on the Pidgey, but Screech will lower the defense of the Buzzwole, which could be influential.
Green and then yellow again.
Teacher Dance, confusing the Buzzwole now, and state. Quiver Dance is going to up the Pidgey's stats, but I'm not sure it will survive for long enough to make use of them. Bone Rush will not do a lot of damage and only hits twice. And now Pidgey is a Psychic type. Pollen Puff? No. And the Pidgey is now gone. Bye bye. Lunge lowers the attack of the Buzzwole again. Dire Claw coming out now. And does paralyze Disingenuous. Draco Meteor is immune on the Fairy type. Smokescreen lowers the accuracy even more on the Buzzwole, and I don't think that's going to be a very good thing as the Hyper Beam misses there, so...
No accuracy?
No accuracy. But Bats does make the switch out. Dazzling Gleam.
God.
Yeah, does a lot
That
of damage.
Wall.
And Brick Wall is almost dead. That was quick turn of events. And now Parabolic Charge kills it. Prairie Rose comes out now as Tail Slap misses and it explodes. 07. It's a cat and a bug. I couldn't think of anything for Masquerade. Bind. That's going to be helpful for some chip damage on Cats the Persian. Endeavour is going to do a little bit of damage. And Flower Trick does get the kill. Disarming Voice also gets the kill on Disingenuous, so Mari is going to win the first game of this set. So we move on to the second game of the set. This time Bat's leading with the Persian, and Mari once again with the Pidgey. Oh, and Imprison! That might already be the game. Mari just forced to struggle. And yeah, the Pidgey's dead here from the Pollen Puff. Just Mari's going to have to struggle and struggle. It's not doing that much damage either. Thundershock didn't do too much for super effective damage. Still having to struggle here. Cotton Guard, and its defense is upped even more, which will drastically help it take less damage from these struggles.
This guy had a legendary.
Yes. It's Palkia. Indeed. But its name is Giratona for some reason. I don't think it's a Giratina. Doesn't look like one, at least. Cats is finally down, but for the sake
Whoa.
of
And
3 of Mary's Pokemon. Triple Axe does a decent amount. Focus Blast hits, no way. I didn't think I'd ever see this happen. Flame Wheel is gonna do a little bit of damage here. And now it's stockpiling and it's raising its defenses. Rock Polish making it faster. And now Carnation's attacking stats is down and it's not going to be able to do very much damage as Buzzwole is going to heal. Thunder Punch does not get paralysis though. Oh, but Strength Sap is going to heal Carnation to full. Aerial Ace doesn't do very much. Oh! And Air Slash completely kills it. And now Prairie Rose is asleep. Ice Beam, not gonna do a whole lot. Gust is resisted damage as Prairie Rose wakes up now. Spirit Shackle, Carnation can no longer escape as if it could anyway. Takedown, that's gonna do a little bit of recall back. Heal Pulse though, just healing the other Pokemon. I don't know what that is.
that's a bit weird.
And now Carnation's a water type. Okay. Oh, and back into Prairie Rose for extra sandstorm damage. Hydro Pump for super effective damage, and Stab as well, because it is a water type. Aura Sphere, that does a little bit. And it explodes. That's fun, great. And
round 2 done.
Bats wins the second match, making it 1-1. But we have to go to a third battle to see who wins here. It's Cats versus the bird who doesn't have a leak. Okay. Sweet Scent lowering the invasion. Head Smash doing a lot of damage. It's going to Oko it, but it does take a lot of recall in the process. As Bats does switch out to Brick Wall to get that Quark Drive active. Carnation out now. Accelerock doing a little bit of damage. Bulldoze also does a fair bit. A lot of ground type moves here as Headlong Rush comes out and does a lot. And into Prairie Rose. Flying Press is a good move. Stream Speed is not going to do a whole lot. And Liquidation does get the kill on Carnation. And now we have Mask coming out here. Sludge does get the poison. And that could be very helpful. But it's still looking very good for Bats. Oh, but Prairie Rose is down. Well, that happened. But out comes Disingenuous. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay.
Back into Twitch though.
Yeah. Water Pledge is gonna do a little bit. Present does attack instead of healing. Dream Eater is immune, it's not asleep. And Fire Spin is going to be very helpful as it's going to do chip damage at the end of each turn. Shadow Claw not doing a whole lot. Bubble Beam as well. And Guillotine coming out, but it misses as Mask is going to go down here. And now the Palkia is set up with a
Oh,
3v1 job, and it needs to really get a massive comeback here. Sweet Kiss, confusing brick wall. It does hit itself, and it's dead. Okay, bye bye. Cat is hurt by the spikes. It is on quite low amounts of health, so there's that. Leaf Storm is going to lower the special attack of Cats as Cats goes down here. And now it's suddenly a 1 versus 1. And Thundershock does a lot of damage and gets the paralysis. But Fire Spin could be huge as it does chip damage at the end of each turn. Roleplay, and now they both has Beast. I don't think it will really matter. Payback does a lot of damage, and Palkia needs to kill here to win, and does get the kill off, and Mari wins the set.
wow.
Anyway, on to the next match. It's Jet versus Valley. Metal Schnoz against Fishy. LaFish. Metal Claw is not going to do a whole lot, and out comes Makayuri. Tickle is going to lower the stats of the fish. Flutter upping the fish's special attack, but confusing it. Outrage does not work on the fairy type as Valley switches out to the Blaziken. Fire. Oh, another fire.
Blaziken.
And now Valley switches out to Poltergeist. Guillotine misses. With Water Pledge doesn't quite KO Makayuri. Takedown, that wouldn't have done anything anyway, as it goes down to Scold. Hydrant, the Hydreigon coming out now, using Nasty Plot. And Tea Time setting up Reflect, but Frost Breath is going to do a lot of damage. Facade, not going to do a whole lot. Iron Head now. Weak armor, lowering its defense but upping its speed as it flinches there. And now it has Levitate, but it goes down to extrasensory. Encore is going to fail. Yeah. And now Light Screen is up. Whirlwind forces out Hydreigon. Oh, yeah, and there's the switch from Valley. Oh, Power Swap there is a good idea. And Lunar Dance. But that could have been very helpful, as Lunar Dance does heal the Blaziken up. Low kick here. Heart Swap is going to give Metal Schnoz the lower special attack. Disarming faces resisted damage. And Growl going to lower the attack. Scold does get the kill. String Shot lowers.
This might be an easy win for Microwave Gaming.
Yes, or Valley, if you. It's like, yeah. But it is a 2v1 now, as Jet has nearly 2 full HP Pokemon versus a half health Seeking. Roll won't work. Shell Sidearm is immune on the Steel type. stockpile now. And it goes to sleep and heals to full. Weather Ball is going to be a fire type. Yeah. Spin out. Tail Slap is going to hit once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. And it gets 4. And Haze resetting the stats. I'm not sure if that's what Jet would have wanted. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been. Swift is not going to do anything. And now the rain is up. Iron Tail is going to miss. And now the fish is asleep once again. Razor Shell is going to miss. How do you miss something when it's asleep? I don't... Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And now they swap their abilities. Okay. Flip Turn. And Ingrain.
Ooh, Ingrain.
Kowtow Cleave. There. Torch Song is going to up the special attack of the Wormadam. But its attack is now lowered. And Recover. And this match does look pretty over as it's paralyzed now. Draco Meteor misses. Circle Throw. Oh, and it can't be forced out because of the ingrain.
Oh, yeah.
And it just explodes. Okay.
Killed itself with explosion.
Sure. Anyway, on to the second match. It's currently 1-0 to Jet. Mystical Power. Cosmic Power, going to up the Clefable's defensive stats as Body Slam does get the paralysis. Leaf Storm's going to do a decent amount of damage there, as Jet is going to switch. Retaliate is not going to do anything at all. Oh, and it's frozen.
Frozen?
Yeah. And it's immediately not frozen. Cool. Leafage is a very weak move. It's not going to do much. And Sandsear Storm.
Oh, Haha.
Yeah. Gonna do a lot of damage. Spin out. Resisted. Horn Drill misses, but I think a regular attack may have killed anyway. Scorching Sands does not though. Lock On is going to, and it won't come into effect as Thunder Punch kills it anyway. Hypnosis is going to miss the Seeking as it roosts back up to full. And out comes Hydrant. Nuzzle is going to paralyze Hydrant. Oh, an Aqua Ring. That will be pretty helpful. And Wish. So any amount of damage the Hydrant does, it's going to... the Seeking is going to be healed up. Facade is going to do a decent amount, but it doesn't really matter as Fish heals back up to full from the Wish. Side Strike is not going to work on a Dark type. Fury Swipes is only going to hit twice. Sand Tomb won't work as Levitate. That could have been really good if not for the Levitate, of course. Powder Snow is going to do a little bit of damage here. Aura Sphere is going to do a decent chunk. Brutal Swing is resisted. All Judgment gets the crit. Fling, and it loses its Leper Berry. So, oh, and Outrage is definitely going to kill here.
Hydrant is gone.
Yes. Jet switches into Wormadam. I'm not too sure why it wasn't wasn't Makayuri, but okay. It does resist Outrage though, so Sweet Scent will miss as Garbage is up in the air. And Bounce does get the paralysis, but Mummy comes into effect. Aquastat. Inferno is going to miss, and that would have done a lot of damage on the Bug Steel type. And Aqua Jet is not going to kill. Lives on 1%. And it's down. And Fish is pretty much dead. And this is a really good situation for Jet. A 3v1. Oh, and Heat Wave does does a lot of damage there. Entrainment, and now they both have weak armor. Oh, and Fisher is a one-hit KO. And now suddenly it's a good position for Valley. His round is immune. Hurricane doing a decent chunk, and Metal Schnoz is confused, and it hits itself. And this match is flipped on its head in basically an instant. Oh, and Metal Schnoz hits itself in confusion, and it will be 1-1. We go on to our third match. Is that? Yes. Super Fang is going to do half the damage. Glare paralyzing the Iron Treads, and it does get power hacks. There's Mekayuri is going to come out here. Bind trapping Mekayuri in, taking chip damage here, and Jet's not having a fun time here. Fiery Dance going to up the special attack of Mekayuri as Clefable digs underground. It's going to do a decent amount as Mekayuri is very low on health. Tailwind does make Jet side faster. Shelter upping the defensive stats of Clefable as it's playing nice is going to lower the attack of Clefable there. And now it's raining. Great. Attract, it won't work, because Iron Treads is genderless.
Sweet health, just put it out of misery.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not dead yet. I don't know how this thing isn't dead yet. But okay. And Esper Wing.
There we go.
Okay. Here comes Lafiche. Oh, and Magma Storm misses. That could have been huge. Dragon Dance is going to... And recover. Oh, Sand Tomb though. And it's going to take the chip damage from the Sand Tomb. Lava Plume isn't going to do much. But it does get the burn, which does take chip damage. And it will half the attacking stat of the fish. Nightshade there.
Yeah, definitely good. I from that Sand Tomb.
Oh, and Discharge is going to do a lot. Fiery Dance does KO the Iron Treads, but the fish will go down to the burn. As now we're in a 2v2 situation. Lash Out doing something as Mummy once again comes into effect. Night Days is still resisted damage. And Magma Storm once again missing. Confusion there. And it is confused. Dynamic Punch is going to do a lot of damage. And they're both confused now, but Jet is the one who switches out as the confusion ends for Blaziken as it goes for Thrash. And Toxic Spikes out here, and that will affect the Poltergeist, I'm pretty sure. And now Blaziken's in love with a Wormadam. Okay. Okay. Blaziken is in love with garbage. This is not a sentence I'd ever thought I'd say in my life, but okay. Oh, but Volt Switch. So the Blaziken's no longer in love. And Twister does get the KO on Hydrant. Cross Chop there, and KO's garbage. And that is a 2-1 win for Valley. As we move on to Lapis versus Seahawk, as it's John and Sus. Okay. Electro Ball's not going to do a whole lot. Growth ups the attacking stats of the Golduck as it's confused now, so if it hits itself, it's going to do quite a bit, and it does. Hurricane misses. And it hit itself again. Okay. And Sand Tomb. That's quite a lot of chip damage. And it hits itself again. And now it's gonna take toxic damage. Okay, that's a lot of chip damage. Attack order. And let's go. Ditto is going to get a kill. And out comes the Holy Land Retaker. And that's not going to work as Ditto has much less health. And Holy Land Retaker is out. And now it's Megamind DVD. The Ditto is calm minding now. And Horn Drill misses. I think all you have to do is just regularly attack it. Yeah, there you go. It's SpongeBob the Delmise. Here.
I'm getting flashbacks from season 1 when I had that Pokemon.
Yes. It's season 1 flashbacks. This is Fury Attack is immune. Shadow Punch is going to do a lot of damage as it is super effective and stab. Vacuum Wave is resisted. What did we just say? Fury Attack is not going to work on a Ghost type. And it heals back up to full. Sludge is going to miss as it's up in the air, and a good switch in from Seahawk, but Bounce does paralyze though. Calm Mind could be useful. Shell Sidearm is immune on the Steel type. Hold Back doesn't quite get the KO. Night Slash doing a lot of damage. And it heals again, because, you know. Okay. Sure.
Very weird.
And it's down. Nice 0% recoil. Grass Pledge. Drain Punch, and it heals from that again. Cosmic Power. Night Slash is not going to do a whole lot. Struggle Bug. Grassy Terrain, and now they'll both heal at the end of each turn. For a few turns. So Stealth Rock fails as Stealth Rocks are already up on Seahawk's side. Inferno is going to do quite a bit of damage. It can't get the burn though, as it's already paralyzed. haze, and all the stat changes are gone. And Seahawk sets up Reflect there. Yawn can't go to sleep. Thrash does get the KO. And finally, it's average rugby player the Dialga. And it's going to continue thrashing, but now it's confused. As Seahawk once again switches into Dhelmise. Mudshot there, going to lower the speed of Dhelmise, but I don't think it really matters. Muck Punch for some super effective damage, and here comes Biohazard. And it's burned. Power Trip is not going to do anything. And Shore Up is basically going to put it back up to almost full sleep powder. You can't put it to sleep, it's burned. Mountain Gale is going to do a little bit. As Grassy Terrain is back up. Solar Beam now. Flare Blitz. And now Solar Beam comes into effect there as Shockwave is going to do a little bit for resisted damage. Once again, you can't put a Pokemon that's burned to sleep for some reason. Oh, yeah. Okay. Body Slam doesn't get the paralysis. Fairy Wind. Poison Powder, it missed, but you can't poison a Steel type. And as Mist comes out, Metal Claw is not going to do very much.
You can't poison Steel types?
No, Steel types are immune to poison types.
Oh, Biohazard's gone.
Yeah, Biohazard's dead. Outrage. Psych Up, copying the stats of Dialga. I'm not sure what that does, as now the Dialga is confused. Will it hit itself? No, it doesn't have any moves left. It ran out of moves, and Seahawk wins the battle. We move on to the second battle of the set. It's Ditto against the Calyrex. Ancient Power, will it get the Omni Boost? No, does not get the Omni Boost. And it's already out of here. Into John the Golduck. Parabolic Charge now. Oh, Drain Punch is going to do a lot of damage.
Good.
Side Shield Bash. Oh, and Sword Stance upping the attack of the Ditto. Oh, and Perish Song. So, unless they switch, both Pokemon are going to die in 3 turns. Perish in 2. Superpower, Ditto was down anyway, but I'd recommend for Lapis to switch on the next turn, and doesn't. And now it's dead. I'm not sure what the play was there. It didn't switch.
Maybe John was just supposed to be dead me.
Draining Kiss. False Swipe is immune on the Ghost types. We've been over this. Normal and fighting type moves don't work on a Ghost type. Sword Stance there. Oh, and Bind is gonna do chip damage. And Poison Jab doesn't get poison. Thunderbolt is resisted damage, and Calyrex will go down to the bind. Ah, okay. Okay, sure. I don't know why you did that. Oh, and Fiery Dance. Horn Drill is going to miss. Cosmic Power upping the defensive stats of Holy Land Retake of the Surfetched. Hydro Pump. And Screech is gonna lower its defense again as it's flying in the air. It's clear. Surfetched is clearly a bird. Definitely. Okay. Oh, but Side Strike kills it. And once again, the average rugby player is going to have to come out. Poison Fang resisted because of its poison typing. Lash Out is gonna do super effective damage. Double Kick is also super effective, and it's gonna do decent damage on Dialga. Once again with another Lash Out, and that's gonna do a lot of damage. Smog is immune. And Ember is gonna kill off Hexcalibur. His Biohazard is gonna come out. And Splash. Because, you know, why not? Sing misses. Mortal Spin is immune. We said this. Poison type moves don't work on steel types. Triple Axle 1, 2, and 3 is gonna do a lot, and it's already out of its confusion. Hyper Voice doesn't quite get the KO. Focus Blast misses. I'm not sure if that would have killed, but it would have done a lot. Dragon Rush, and this is a very close set here, but it is Lapis who's going to take the game win. As I think we are going to move on to a we're going to move on to a third game here. That sorry for this third match taking quite a while to show up. Blame Biscuit for that. Vice Grip there. Meteor Beam is interesting. Psycho Cut does a decent amount. So does Meteor Beam. Drain Punch is definitely going to kill the Ditto. Oh, and Growth upping Calyrex's attacking stats, and it explodes on a Ghost type. That's not very smart. That's not very smart. Okay, and Nuzzle paralyzes SpongeBob the Delmise. Night Days is gonna do super effective damage. And Night Days again? What is this?
Oh my god.
Roar of Time. It has to recharge now. Zap Cannon is gonna KO the Delmise. The Delmise is gone. Bye bye, Del. You know, that thing, the Pokemon that's in Mid's nightmares?
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. Oh, and John's dead. Well, okay. But Solar Blade is gonna do a decent amount of damage. And Bitter Blade also as well does heal from it as well. Air Slash, doing it a little bit. And regular Slash as well. Rock Tomb is not going to do very much. Stomp. Triple Axel, and I think that will kill, and does. And now it's left to the Dialga once again. Spirit Shackle is resisted. Solar Beam is, I think, also going to be resisted by Dialga. Yeah, not going to do a whole lot. Dazzling Gleam doesn't quite get the kill, as Screech lowers the defense of Dialga, and that could... Oh, but Coil, though. Corrosive Gas is going to get rid of its Leper Berry, and Earth Eater on Biohazard is going to make it heal. Poison Fang does not work on a Steel type. Shell Side Up, what are you doing? Poison type moves don't work on Steel types. And they both have a lot of defense. Great. And Side Shield Bash misses. Oh, and Sand Tomb could just possibly win Seahawk the game. Inferno would have been huge as well, but it misses. Water Gun, and now Dragon Dance. Jaw Lock. Yeah.
Doom's gonna kill it for sure.
Yeah. The Dialga's down, and Seahawk takes the set over Lapis. 2-1. Hey, look, it's your match.
Oh god.
It's Mercy versus Maisie. Tickle. Sacred Sword is going to do a little bit. Ice Punch. Now Amnesia, upping the special defense of the Grinch. Confuse Ray. Now Confide, and that's a lot of stat debuffs for the Grinch. Wonder Room making items useless, but it's not like they're going to come into effect anyway. Water Spout, it has Water Absorb. I don't quite know what you're doing.
It was immune anyway.
Yeah. String Shot, they're lowering the speed. Waterfall is resisted, but does quite a decent amount. Leafage, even though it's super effective, Leafage is quite a weak move, so won't do much. Fury Swipes hits once, twice, 3 times. Only 3 times there. Fire Lash, and it's dead. Out comes Tyrant and Pink Sprite. And Tyrant sets up spikes and it goes self-destruct. Okay, sure. Throat Chop makes it so it can't use sound moves, and Focus Blast actually hits. No way. Hyper Beam, but it has to recharge now as the Alolan Exeggutor comes out now. Power Split, sharing its power. Super Power is going to do a decent chunk of damage here. Mega Kick does KO the Hooper though. Glare, paralysing the Exeggutor. Vanishop is not going to do a whole lot. Shell Side Arm though does kill the Exeggutor as Wailord comes out now. Volt Switch is immune on the ground type. Spore puts it to sleep though. Now it is sleepy. Oh, but Wish, and it immediately wakes up. Great. Luna Black. I don't think you needed to do that. You were going to heal anyway. Metal Claw here. X Scissor is going to do a little bit, and now Discord mod is flying. Fury Swipes is going to hit. It's going to hit all 5 times and gets the KO.
Believe it killed
Yeah.
like Fury Swipes of all things.
Yeah. Anyway, on to the second match. Rapid spin there. Now, Sacred Sword is going to do quite a decent chunk of damage. Ooh, an Accelerock. Pink Sprite doing pretty well against the Grinch. Defog lowering Pink Sprite's evasion. Whirlpool misses, and I'm pretty sure that would have killed the Iron Bundle at the end of the turn. Rock Blast. And that will hit 4 times. Slash misses because of the higher evasion. Burn Up is going to fail. And Judgment does KO the Iron Bundle. Aurora Beam. And Pink Sprite's dead. Expanding Force does a lot of damage. And now Smart Strike here doing a decent chunk. Eerie Spell, and Executor lives on 1, and now it's eating its Leper Berry to up its defense, but that doesn't matter as Kowtow Cleave kills it. Gravity.
It was a very nice berry.
And now Discord mod gets rid of its berry for 3% of damage. That's fun. Boom Burst is going to do a lot of damage though. Fisher is going to miss. And Surf, it doesn't quite get the KO there. Sludge. And does get the poison though, which is very nice. Low Kick is going to kill off the Wailord. Pluck. And once again, no berry.
Now a Psychic Dark type is Rhea Ripley.
Yes. But Tyrant will go down to the poison here. Rising Voltage, that's immune on the ground type. Strength is going to do a little bit. Bitter Blade, that's not resisted anymore because of the Reflect type. Dive, that's actually helpful for Poliwrath because of Water Absorb. Dazzling Gleam. Chloroblast is not going to do a whole lot. Aromatic Mist. Aqua Cutter, Water Absorb coming in clutch again. Mean Look, making sure it cannot escape now. Flying Press. Will it get a kill? Yes, it does. And now Goldengo comes out. Dollar Bills. Psychic is immune. It's the cheese string, everybody. But, good as gold. It makes it so it can't have stats lowered. But Mercy takes the set 2-0. As we move on.
Why am I nervous?
Yeah.
My hands are sweaty even though I've already played this.
Yeah. Anyway, we're on to Biscuit against Buttercup, as Q did a lot of damage there. It tries to heal itself at 100%. Okay. And now they both have Magic Bounce. I don't know how that's gonna go. Incinerate, and now Q doesn't have a berry. And now it's Ingrain. That's fun. It tried to fling its berry, and okay, bye-bye. Sure. Oh, okay then.
Oh my god.
Okay then. Double Healing Wish. And now Magnitude is asleep. Magnitude is asleep. Guys, this is definition of biscuit luck. Rapid Spin goes up the speed of Magnitude. Psycho Cut is resisted. pet. Tickle. No. Magic bounce tickles, oh, okay. I don't know why you would do that. Okay then. Sure. But now, okay. Why it keeps trying to heal? It's at full health. What's it doing? And now Shadow Force is gonna do a lot of damage. Earthquake. Cut. Heart swap. Okay. They're swapping their stats even when they have the same stats. And now Kyu has to struggle because it ran out of moves, and now it's dead. Out comes Busker, the Rabombi. Oh, that's gonna do a lot of damage. And it's dead.
I was on the.
Bye-bye. And now out comes Celestial. That's an interesting play by Buttercup as the Healing Wish is going to heal the Magnezone back up to full, I believe. I believe Healing Wish only works once though, so even with 2 Healing Wishes, I believe it's only going to work once. As it does switch into Magnitude and gets full health back. Flamethrower.
I never really see the point in switching when a Pokemon's got like less than 20-ish% health. I just find it useless.
Yeah, but I think Buttercup is trying to use Healing Wishes. But I think Yeet the Child 2 is going down to Infestation now. And now here comes the Hisuian Gudra. Ice Punch. Double Edge. Incinerate, and that's going to kill Magnitude, as Celestial is going to come back out here.
Just poke it.
Yeah, and it's dead. Biscuit wins game 1 over Buttercup. As we move on to the second game. Disarming Voice now. Toxic Magic Bounce though, and now the Boulder's under Toxic Poison instead. Scary Face. Once again, it has Magic Bounce. You don't want to get these moves on it. Dragon, that's immune. It's a fairy type. And now it's disappeared. And okay then. Good switch by Buttercup there. Because Ghost type moves is immune on the normal type. Okay, Tickle and now... That's gonna do quite a decent bit of damage. Burning Jealousy there. Dragon Rush, also doing a decent amount. Oh, but Slack Off, and it's just Miltank doing Miltank things. Echoed Voice.
He's just kind of vibing.
Yeah, indeed. Gastro Acid and no ability. Mean look and it can't escape. Magnet Rise, making Q immune to ground type moves. Heal Bell is gonna fail as no one on that team is currently under any status conditions. Hydro Pump does quite a bit. Disable and it has to struggle now. And it's dead. Leech Life would have been helpful for it to heal. And sets up spikes. Hurricane is finally going to kill Q. Will Buzzcut do something this time? Oh, and that's very scary. It's going to maximize its attack stat. It's at 4 times attack now.
Oh my god.
So if it gets a physical attack, it's going to do a lot of damage. And Infernal Parade does get the burn. If it just needs to get physical attacks, and that is a physical attack that is super effective. The spikes won't affect. Oh, and close combat gets the KO. That
Oh
belly
my
drum.
god.
The belly drum.
Rebondi coming in clutch.
Yeah. And on to our final match of the day, I believe. It's Mid against Offbeat. Mid leads with Bibarel and Offbeat with Jigglypuff. Woodhammer doing quite a bit there. Gigaton Hammer is resisted. Flying Press is also resisted. Last Resort is not gonna work. And it's dead now. Oh, out comes Hearing Loss. And it misses Guillotine. Rock Smash is gonna do quite a bit and lowers the defense. Oh, and Volt Tackle is gonna kill the Bibarel. And out comes...
got electrified.
Yeah, and out comes Ginger the Gengar against Out of Ideas the Ampharos, and No Retreat is interesting. Upping all its stats, but it can't escape. Magnet Rise, making the Ampharos immune to ground type moves, but it was already immune as it has Levitate. Dragon Breath. Confuse Ray, confusing Ampharos. Tail Slap is immune on the Ghost type. Present on the Mr. Rhyme here. Calm Mind and Gengar upping its stats even more, and this Gengar is really going to be scary for the other team. Tail Whip, it does lower its defense stats, but Mr. Rhyme's attacking stats are down.
You know what would put the cherry on top for the Gengar?
Yeah.
Putting like an ingrain or a aqua ring?
Yes, aqua
yeah,
ring.
Something like that.
Yeah. Scratch is not gonna work. Oh, but speaking of aqua ring, Mr. Rhyme gets it. And the Gengar is down. Out comes Jellyfish the Drifblim. Sweet Scent is going to lower the evasion of Mr. Rhyme as Roost heals it back up to full. And Stun Spore paralysing Mr. Rhyme. Water Shuriken is going to hit twice. Fire Punch is going to do a lot of damage. Mr. Rhyme is still paralysed, still getting parahaxed. Confusion is going to do a little bit of damage. Flamethrower now. Bubble Beam. Bitter Malice is going to kill the Mr. Rhyme. And out comes the Ampharos once again as Dragonclaw does a little bit there. Heat Wave, if that was on the Kartana, that would have done a lot. Zing Zap does kill the Drifblim, but Aftermath though. But Close Combat does take down the Ampharos, and Mid takes game 1. And on to our second game here. Future Sight, as that's going to hit in a few turns. Lock on, making sure the next attack on the next move is a guaranteed hit. Sand Attack. going to lower the accuracy, but competitive ups its special attack. And the future sight coming out there doing a lot. Fake out is not going to work as it's not the first turn. Oh, Night Slash would have done a lot of damage, but Sludge Bomb takes the Jigglypuff out. First impression is not going to work. It's not the first turn. Mystical Fire is going to lower the special attack of Jellyfish and Chloroblast. Zing Zap once again takes out Drifblim, but Aftermath minimize though. Yeah, but minimize upping Bibarel's evasion by 2.33 times. But Rap does hit. Why would he switch? Why would he switch? Now it doesn't take Rap damage anymore. Why would he do that? Now it's a Psychic type. But that Minimize, though, is coming in clutch. The Evasion Beast is very, very big. See, it just can't hit the barrel with that Evasion Beast. So, Bullet Seed and does KO the Mr. Rhyme. Mortal Spin. And does get the poison. And now they're both
poison, isn't it? Oh, how's it?
Oh, and Aqua Ring.
1%.
Yeah. This looks like it's going to be the last match of the day. I'm pretty sure Mid has got this. Liquidation. Fake Out's not going to work. Magical Leaf there. Dream Eater's immune. It's not asleep. Flare Blitz is going to do a decent amount. And Bibarel is just sweeping Offbeat's team. Brave Bird misses. That evasion boost is great. And Mid takes the set 2-0, and that's all the sets for today. As Biscuit currently leads the standings, it's Buttercup, Maisie, Krystal, Lapis, and Offbeat in the relegation zone. And bye, everyone.
Bye.